back, everyone. It's been a while. There was an emergency that came up, so that's the reason why I didn't post anything new. So, let's get started by playing some Firewatch. How's everyone doing? Hopefully, because you're doing okay. Kinda doing okay for now. Alright, let's see. Since it's been a while, I can't remember what we were supposed to do. Well, I can't remember what to do. That's where that's where we are. Survey communication lines north of the canyon. Alright. There's no path down here, the trees blocking off the area. I think we're gonna have to go this way. I don't think I could ever do this kind of thing. There's just too much climbing. Oh, look, another. I think that might be Delilah's tower. Yeah.
Hey, I can see your tower. Suppose that means you can see me.
Yeah, well enough. You're at the canyon wearing the orange backpack, I presume.
Yep, that's me.
Also, you need a new barber.
Jeez, do you have the Hubble telescope over there?
Just kidding. You're just a little blob to me.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I'll get used to it. Been a bit of a night owl for a long time now.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, fires don't really start until 11 a.m. or so.
Seriously?
No. Good Lord.
I just thought maybe it was one of those things like how earthquakes only happen at sunrise and sunset.
That's not true either, Henry. Jeez, we're really letting anyone in these days.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
I don't think I ever struck up a conversation with her by looking at the tower before. Oh, that's a big drop. Just have to get down to the ground floor of the canyon. so we can get to those lines. I'm gonna have to figure out something better to get the microphone closer to me, because it's still pretty far away. If you guys have like any recommendations on what to use for keeping microphones close by, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I'll be like looking around. There has to be a way. Let's see, where are we at? We need to go up to. Let's see. Beartooth Point, I think, right? North of the canyon. Where are we at? Guess if we continue down. Oh, wait, the map's shaky. Wait a second. Oh, wait.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
Everything's fine. Just, we're taking some time apart, getting some fresh air.
A little change.
Yeah,
All right, well, we can just leave it at that.
thanks.
Alright, so we're definitely going in the right direction then. I think that calls in regards to what happened earlier with like the guy who was like kind of like watching over us earlier in one of the other episodes. And then also the two missing girls as well. I think those girls went missing or something. I can't remember. Alright, there are the telephone lines. At least the lighting's semi-decent now.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
For a second, these trees here looked like cactuses when we were down there.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Let's go check that little shack over there.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
Yeah, the wire runs quite a ways north. Just follow it up to the point that I mentioned.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
I don't remember ever seeing a cabin before. Oh gosh. See, like, I don't get why people smoke. Well, since we're here, let's explore, because I don't ever remember seeing this cabin before in the game. I was hoping to maybe find a document or something in here. Oh, it's broken anyway. What's the, oh, the same little chart that's in the tower our guy is in. Fascinating. As I said, I don't remember ever seeing it. I wonder if the game has any more, like, kind of off the beaten path areas like that. Cabin, like the burned down cabin. Or there's another, it's either a box or a sign, that yellow thing over there. Well, something got triggered, but I don't know what. Bring it up. There it goes now. I don't know what keeps triggering it. Just want to get to this box. And then we can go up to that pole. No, we don't have a key to it. I'm just thinking here, like, so like if the developer was like Comsanto or something like that. I wonder like how differently they would do, like what they would change if they were to do like another Firewatch game. Because with how this one ends, I wonder if they would like add more of like a horror aspect or something else.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
I don't think it was girls. I think it's the mysterious figure we saw. That was like the shine the flashlight on us when we were going back to that tower that one time.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
I was kind of hoping something was going to be triggered for that sign over there that says that. I'm not going to say it out loud. Alright, so got a beer can down up there, down here. There's another one down there. Another one down here. Wait a second, let's look over here. Okay, I think this is just like an underpass. got a supply drop back where we were at. We got Jonesy Lake down there, some Chemiles, and then I think the True Forces are Lookout, which is just a smidge more. And Thoroughfare Lookout is back where we were at.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen before you find these assholes. I was thinking you should probably head back to where you saw them last.
I'll look at backpack. That's also important to the story, which we'll come to find out more later of.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Well, I don't have carabiner. Well, let's see. Can we see like some controls? Let's see. I want to see if I can find. Well, there's nothing that can make me open up. Let's see if we can go back to that box suite. Went to. I don't know if we already went to it or not for supplies. Maybe there's something in there we can grab to like knock that backpack down. Because I currently don't have anything in my one of our character's hands here that can take it out. Can't even open it, it's locked. I think since we're getting closer and closer to having more issues with the Beseer's figure, I think that's why the locks are changed now. I don't see any sticks on the ground or more tree branches or rocks. Let's see, find the scenes. We might have to come back to that backpack later then. Because there's nothing we can grab from our backpack because the game's not allowing it. Alright, there we go.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this, this pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
So the story's gonna be on from Ned and his son. And I think that's who the mysterious figure is that we saw. His name is Ned. That's as much info on the game that I'm willing to share right now for those who haven't played the game or haven't like seen any gameplay on it yet. It's kind of a, I'll just say it was interesting to find out what happened and why they disappeared. What's something? I'll never find it. I'm just being. I could have opened that. Well, this is what happens when you don't play a game for long enough. You forget.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna end up needing it.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
I'll just say dealing with forest fires is not fun. Considering the state I live in, we've had way too many, and then the smoke just comes. Depending on how close it is and how big it is, the smoke can sometimes be just way too much to deal with.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Who are they keeping out of here? And why?
Geez, I don't know. Maybe it's biologists, you know? Well, they don't want people traipsing on their precious lichens.
What's a lichen?
Wouldn't you liken to know?
Oh my god, goodbye.
I'll ask next time I talk to someone, but that'll probably be a few days.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
Alright, let's get out of the trees and let's see. No, he's not gonna want to climb over that. Heck, where?
Hey, you remember that guy from yesterday, the guy I saw hiking home?
The sheet thief.
Yeah, that guy.
Go on.
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be on to something.
Alright, well, he's having the same idea I was thinking of. Well, of course. Well, playing the game a few times beforehand, you know the answer to. But as I said, I don't want to spoil too much of the game. Let's see. There has to be some way. To go around that fence. The game won't let me go down. Rocks. And there's also this gap in the fence down here. I don't know if we can jump or not. Let's save the game just in case. Let's see. Can we go around this way? Or are we just going back? Find the source of the smoke.
Just so you know, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds earlier when you brought up your wife.
I know you didn't. You were just making conversation. I appreciate it.
So, tell me about her, if you want.
She's a college professor. She's a PhD in biology, evolution, and stuff.
Ooh, evolution. That's a risque subject in these parts. Man, she sounds sexy.
She sure was.
Where does she teach?
Yale.
Yale?
Yep, the Yale.
Shit, Henry.
She flew back and forth. I hated it.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, anyway, that's her.
Burn tree, so I know a lot of times, depending on the area that they're from the fire department or like whoever is in charge of it, like does a controlled burn, like a controlled fire and stuff like that. But I really think it depends on the area and like the risk of trying to do one. Especially if you're like in such a dry area where you get little to no rain, snow, or even like hail. Okay, I'm so freaking lost. Someone's moving. I think I might have to just go around them because there's no way I can climb those rocks. So that's what we'll do for now. And then if we have to, we'll figure something else out. Because I tell you, your brain doesn't want to think half the time. So half the time I can't tell if it's just our guy Henry here moving or if it's someone else moving. And we rarely ever see the wildlife walking around in this forest. Then again, something else just came up to mind. I don't know if I would ever want to go into the forest because
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful!
That's funny. But I imagine like the confused face of the person just by using it, like by saying like, "Hey, Flapjack." Well, that reminds me of the old cartoon back from when I was a kid. And at least that way, if you like use Flapjack, you're reducing like any chance of using like curse
You know,
words
if it
and
makes you
stuff.
feel any
like
better, you're a member of a diverse club of lookouts that have come to the thoroughfare after a breakup. There was Vernon, whose wife got put away for running cocaine. Becca, who was widowed after her husband, a jockey, was trampled by his horse.
It wasn't anyone's fault.
So you just grew apart?
We just couldn't be together anymore.
How does that make you feel?
Not very good.
Sorry.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay, that whole conversation just made me confused. But then I realized that they were talking about his wife. Oh, well, it sucks what happened with Henry's wife. She got sick with early onset dementia slash Alzheimer's. I think they both go hand in hand. It's just hard to look at differentiate the both right now since I don't know enough information on the both of them. Well, I forgot what I was going to say earlier. If I remember, guys, wait, I think I remember now. Never mind. If I think of it properly and how to say it, then I'll bring it up again. But I wonder how dirty this water is. As far as like bacteria and tiny like microorganisms living in there that can make you sick. On one hand, I wouldn't trust myself completely to know what's good to eat and what's not good to eat from like the berries and stuff like that, and other fruits. Kind of like the one episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender where one of the characters, IRL, like decides that, like, is this flower poisonous or not? I would be very confused like that, and then I end up being like poisoned with how less knowledge I have about that type of thing. But it's worth learning. I think I remember now. I was just gonna say earlier, I wouldn't trust myself to be like in a forest area because, in general, because there's like so many bugs out there that carry diseases, even animals, and some of them are incurable. If you guys like reading, there's this book by Douglas Preston called The Lost City of the Monkey God, where he talks about getting sick by a sandfly or something like that, and the disease he and the other people got is incurable, and the variation of the disease they got is worse, the worst one, and the medications are a lot stricter and harsher on that. So, in summary, just from what I got from reading that book, is like it's either the disease that can kill you or the medications that can kill you, which makes me like want to avoid going out into the forest areas, jungle areas. It's easier to play a video game.
You're not one
watch
of
a
those
movie.
guys who's building a great plan to get her back while you're out here, are you? Because you don't want to be that guy. I know everyone sees that guy in the movies and thinks, I can do that, I can get her back.
I'm not one of those guys. That's not what I'm doing.
Whew, well that's a relief. Look, I might just be full of shit, you know?
I had considered that.
I don't know. I don't know why I haven't brought up that she's sick yet, but then again, just the way, I don't know, it's just like, for me it'd be one of those hard things to like say, hey, someone's sick, especially if you don't know the person all that well. But then again, just, I think Henry's like the same type of way. It takes time to talk, or you're not as willing to talk about certain things. It's hard, especially when people tend not to be the nicest a good chunk of the time. And then you don't know who can cause you harm or not. How we scared those? Oh yeah, we already met the girls already. Alright guys, I might just leave the game here for now, and then we can continue the next one. Thanks for stopping by and watching, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, week, month, year, whenever you guys watch this. So, I'll see you guys later.